Hey, so in this video, I'm going to show you how to find the perfect SBA lender for your laundromat business. Now, the SBA has released 30 years worth of SBA loan data. So this came in 4 big Excel files with millions of rows of SBA loan data, and they made this publicly available. And so we took this data, we cleaned it up a bit, and we got it into this tool, this format where you can slice and dice the data. And ultimately what it's going to allow you to do is help you find the SBA lender that's made the most SBA loans to laundromats, for acquisitions or for startup laundromats in your particular state, or even break that down even to the city level, so you can really narrow down and understand who the top SBA lenders in the laundromat industry are, so that you can focus on going to those lenders. Go to the lenders with the experience in your industry and your location. And you're going to save a lot of time and effort that way. So I'm going to show you how to use this tool. Now, you might be thinking first that, why don't I just get the list of the top SBA lenders in the country and kind of go down that list until I find a lender that's in my area? And that would be a reasonable strategy. I actually spent 10 years as the executive director of an SBA lender. And during my time there, if we had a client that was outside of our lending territory and they said, hey, help me find an SBA lender in my area, that's often what I would suggest. Take the list and just start going down the list by volume and until you find a lender that serves your area. And what I've realized now is that now that we have this level of data, we probably send a lot of clients on a wild goose chase, because the fact of the matter is that SBA lenders tend to specialize. And so we're going to be able to demonstrate this here today, that just the top SBA lender on the list initially is not going to be the best SBA lender for laundromat businesses in your area, most likely. And so let me show you how this tool works. So we put a link to this tool down in the description of the video below, so you can go grab that link and do your own search here, but I'm going to show you how to use it and how it will work. So we're going to start by looking at just all SBA loan data. So this is SBA loans over the last 5.5 years, and without any filtering done yet. So this is all industries. And we see that Huntington National Bank is by far the top SBA lender by loan volume, with over double the number of loans approved compared to the second highest bank. Now, we're going to see that you would think we should go to Huntington for a laundromat loan, right? I think we're going to find out that would not necessarily be the best option. So we're going to type in laundromat here. We're going to select only. So now we're going to be looking at SBA loans made to laundromats only over the last 5 years. And we can see that Bank of Hope, Hand Me Bank, and New Millennium Bank are the top 3 on the list here. And Huntington actually drops down to 4th on the list. So just because they had double the loan volume in total, once you get down to the industry specifics, they are not the industry leader here. And so we can also narrow down. Now, let's say we wanted to see which lenders help laundromat startups versus acquiring existing, or loans to help grow or improve an existing operation. So if you come to this business age drop down here, you're going to see a few different options. So change of ownership is the first one. And that means the SBA loan was used to change the ownership, meaning it was an acquisition loan. So this is what you'll want to select if you want to look at acquisition, SBA loans used to acquire laundromats. And then if you want to look at SBA loans used for startup laundromats specifically here, we can select this where it says startup loan funds will open the business. And so let's look at acquisitions first. And just to refresh our memory, so Bank of Hope was the top. Let's see if they remain top with change of ownership. Okay, so they actually dropped down to 2nd on the list, and Hand Me Bank is first for laundromat acquisition loans. Now let's look at startups. So, okay, this is a big change here. So Bank of Hope and Hand Me Bank actually don't even show up in the top 5 here. Citizens Bank is our top option for startup laundromat SBA loan. So this is really important, because if you're looking to start up a laundromat business, you are probably going to be thinking you might first think you should go to Huntington. Then you might think, well, Bank of Hope likes the laundromat industry, but in reality, they don't seem to love startup laundromats as much as existing laundromat businesses. So I think this is really, really useful and important. Now, the last way that I'd like to filter is by state. So I can see, because different banks have different lending territories. So even if Bank of Hope likes to lend to laundromats, they may not be able to lend in, the state of Texas, for example. So let's just let's just take a look here. So if we look at Texas, so Bank of Hope is still the top option there, but some of the rest of these did kind of change around, shift around. So maybe let's look at, well, we could look at the state of New York. Okay, so New Millennium Bank is by far the leader here. Bank of Hope is kind of well down the list, but New Millennium Bank in the state of New York, your top laundromat. So anyway, you get the idea. You're going to want to do your own filtering here based on your specific location, your stage of business, and really narrow in and pinpoint the right lender for you. So again, you can grab that link down the description of the video below. So while you're down there, give us a like if you found this video to be helpful. Subscribe to our channel. We're going to come out with more hopefully helpful SBA loan content. And also, while you're down there, we're going to put a link to our Laundromat financial projection template. So that's what we do at Projection Hub. We help businesses create financial projections, and often that is needed in the SBA loan process. So if you're looking to get a loan and the bank says, send us your projections, we'd love for you to take a look at our Laundromat projection template and help use that to help create your set of financials for your loan application. If you have any questions at all, don't hesitate to reach out, support@projectionhub.com. Thanks.